What's good with the world, everyone? None other than your boy, Sony here. If you guys haven't heard, I'm having songs being released this coming Friday and next Tuesday. So that would be the 27th and the 31st. Halloween release, everyone. For also newcomers, I do 2 tutorials in separate languages, but it's the same content. So I have one in English and another one in Korean. So if you see a Korean one, that means there's always going to be an English one. So don't be like, oh, why is it in a weird language? All right, and keep on subscribing. All right, let's go. Today I'm going to show you guys some hidden features of Serum. It's actually not really hidden, but for all the users that I've talked about, I've seen they don't really use these functions a lot. So I'll be telling you guys 3 different hidden functions of Serum. Let's get started. So first, this is the initial preset. Let me just start with another initial in case you guys don't believe me. So we got the initial saw, right? When I turn this on, let's just select one at random. Mirror, something that nice, right? If you go to menu right here, there's this render OSC A warp, render OSC B warp, and most people don't even know what this is. And basically what this does is it takes the warp function, which is the mirror thing right here, and it collapses it into a wavetable for oscillator A. So what that means is if I click right here, I'm gonna take this off, then just using the wavetable, I've created the bend warp. You're probably asking, why is this useful at all? Like, you know, this is basically sort of similar to Harmer's resynthesis or something. So you could add layers on top of each other like indefinitely. So next of all, I'm going to select another one, flip, and then go, and then A warp again. Then I get this even more complicated sound, right? And then let's do something else. Go. Then I get an even more complicated waveform, and you could stack it up on top of each other to create something totally crazy. The same thing with OSC B warp, except that you have to use oscillator B. Okay. Next one I'll show you guys is resample to oscillator A. Okay. Resampling is basically not only does it look for, you know, the warp function here, but everything that you do inside and out is going to be resampled. So if you add any effects channels, if you add unison, if you add filters, all of that is going to be collapsed into a wavetable here. So let me show you guys. So if I select this right now, resample to oscillator A, let me turn all of these off. Boom, boom. All right. You see how it collapsed into a wavetable? Right now it sounds horrible as hell, but with the little minor tweaks and just the right amount, you can make crazy oscillators, you know, very complex waveforms that you normally can't make. So you could put that in again and again and again. All right. The next one I'll show you guys is this resample to A and B. Resample to oscillator B is basically the same thing, except that everything is going into B. All right. So A and B is gonna be going into B. Resample to A and B stereo is basically they're taking whatever, you know, that's ringing out, and they're taking oscillator A to be on the left channel and oscillator B to be on the right channel. So let me turn on oscillator B. Let's select something. Alright, I did this. I'm gonna go resample to A and B. Boom. So this will be the original waveform. So basically, by doing this, you guys could create a very powerful waveform that you normally can't create. Alright, that's my second tip. The third tip for the day is how to use this LFO thing, because most people, when they first start out, they think this is just a LFO. So basically, people will just have like a sine wave, right? And then they'll just add it to like their volume or something. That's not how you create those modern sounds. For those modern sounds that, you know, your favorite producer makes. Nah, I'm just joking. But for those people, basically what they do is they actually draw in a different shape on here. So for example, let me take this off, remove all modulators. All right. So basically what they'll do is they'll, you know, drag this on, which sounds good already, but normally people will set it to a bar or 2 bars, and then they'll actually, you know, draw in like a separate function. Let me do it really fast. Boom, 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 boom. All right. And normally, you know, they'll speed up the bar, you know, they'll add a macro to the bar, the time. So for example, you could add a macro right here. Let's put it down a little bit, maybe. More or less that stuff. I'll just show you guys another one with let's just do what do they have here? So basically, you know, you could just draw this in again. Let me take all of this off here. Fun. You know, a lot of the times, you know, you just have to screw around with the knobs and everything, you know. Was it Yngwie Malmsteen? He's a famous guitarist. If you guys don't know him, he said improvisation is the genesis of composition. So, you know, just mess around with stuff. Wow, we got ourselves a dubsteppy, growly, guttery bass right there. So hope you guys enjoyed this lesson, and until next time, peace out.